Once upon a time, in a lovely little village nestled in the valley, there was a young boy named Sam. Sam was tasked with taking care of the village's flock of sheep. Every day, he would lead the fluffy creatures to a lush meadow filled with sweet grass, letting them graze until the sun began to dip below the hills. Sam was clever but often bored with his responsibility, which led him to think of exciting things to do. One sunny afternoon, as he lay on the soft grass watching the clouds drift lazily across the sky, he had an idea. What if I pretend to be in trouble for once? It would surely shake things up, he chuckled to himself. The very next day, as the sheep grazed peacefully, Sam jumped up and shouted, "Wolf! Wolf! There's a wolf chasing the sheep!" His cry echoed through the valley, and the villagers dropped everything they were doing and ran to the meadow, armed with sticks and worried expressions. When they arrived, breathless and ready to defend the flock, they found Sam rolling on the ground giggling. "Just kidding," he laughed. Some villagers shook their heads, while others smiled and returned to their chores without saying a word. Sam was delighted his plan had worked. It wasn't dangerous. It was just fun. However, it was not long before the novelty wore off, and he decided to play the trick again. "Wolf! Wolf!" he cried, his voice trying to sound desperate. Once again, the villagers came, fewer in number this time, but still worried, only to find Sam laughing till he couldn't breathe. "You got tricked again," he chimed. Most villagers were now annoyed, and some promised to ignore his cries going forward. A few days passed, and Sam continued his watch over the sheep when suddenly, his eyes widened in fear. A real wolf had snuck into the meadow. Its fierce eyes were fixed on the sheep, and the beast was drawing closer. Panicking, Sam jumped up and shouted like never before, "Wolf! Wolf! There's a real wolf here!" He waved his arms frantically, but the villagers, remembering how they had been tricked so many times, dismissed Sam's cries as another prank. No one came to help, and Sam watched helplessly as the wolf scattered the sheep and leapt away with one in its jaws. As he slowly gathered the rest of the flock in shock, he realized the trouble his foolishness had caused. That day, Sam learned a very important lesson: honesty is the best policy. From then on, he promised himself that he would only call for help when there was truly danger.